You think you are a great cat owner, but you might be betraying your cat's trust every single day. Most of what we hear about bonding with cats is a total lie. We show them love in ways that cats actually hate. To a cat, your cuddle can feel like an attack. We treat our cats like tiny grumpy dogs. And honestly, they are sick of it. In this video, I am calling out the 7 innocent habits that are ruining your relationship with your pet. These habits cause them hidden stress. Does your cat hide when you walk into the room? Does your cat randomly scratch you when you pet them? If so, you are likely doing at least 3 of the things on this list. We are going deep into the cat's mind today. I want to show you why your cute habits are actually big red flags. Stop being the person your cat just tolerates. Start being the human they actually respect. Let's look at the 7 things you need to stop doing immediately. The biggest mistake you can make is treating your cat like a small dog. Dogs love rough play and big physical energy. Cats do not. When you rub a cat's belly or pat them really hard, their brain goes into fight mode. To a cat, a hand on the belly isn't love. It's a predator trying to get to their organs. This is why your cat might grab your hand and bite you out of nowhere. They aren't being mean. They are actually feeling overstimulated and scared. You are touching them in a way that makes them feel trapped. If you want your cat to love you, you have to stop forcing the cuddle. Instead, try the consent test. Put your hand out and let the cat come to you. If they rub their cheek on your fingers, you have permission. Only pet them on their head, chin, and cheeks. These are the spots where they have scent glands. In the cat world, this is how friends say hello. Stop the puppy rubs today, and your cat will stop seeing your hand as a threat. Have you ever sat across the room and just stared at your cat because they look so cute? You might think you are showing them affection, but to your cat, you are acting like a hunter. In the animal world, a long, unblinking stare is a sign of aggression. It is a challenge. When you lock eyes with your cat without looking away, their heart rate goes up. They feel like they are being watched by a predator. If your cat suddenly looks away or leaves the room, they are trying to lower the tension. They aren't being rude. They are actually feeling stressed out by your gaze. You need to stop staring if you want them to feel safe around you. There is a much better way to look at your pet that actually builds trust. Instead of staring, try the slow blink. Look at your cat. Slowly close your eyes and then slowly open them. Then look away. This is the ultimate cat kiss. It tells your cat that you are relaxed and that you aren't a threat. When you do this, you'll often see your cat blink back at you. That is a huge win for your relationship. Most people love to pick up their cats and give them a big squeeze. We call it a hug, but to a cat, it feels like being trapped in a cage. Cats are very small. In the wild, being grabbed and lifted off the ground usually means they are about to be eaten. When you snatch your cat up and hold them tight, you are taking away their ability to run. This makes them feel helpless and scared. Even if your cat doesn't scratch you, they might be freezing in fear. That isn't love. That is survival. If you want a cat that truly enjoys your company, you have to respect their personal space. You have to stop forcing them to stay in your arms when they want to go. A cat that feels trapped will eventually start avoiding you altogether. The best rule to follow is 4 on the floor. This means you let your cat keep their feet on the ground as much as possible. If you must pick them up, always support their back legs and chest so they feel secure. Most importantly, the moment they wiggle or look uncomfortable, put them down gently. When your cat knows you will always let them go, they will actually feel safer coming back to you. A lot of people use a spray bottle or a loud voice to stop their cat from scratching furniture or jumping on the counter. You might think you are training your cat, but you are actually just destroying your friendship. Cats do not understand the concept of punishment. When you spray them with water, they don't think, "Oh, I shouldn't be on the table." Instead, they think, "My human is being mean and scary for no reason." This is a huge problem because cats are not social learners like dogs are. They don't connect your anger to their actions. All they learn is that you are unpredictable and dangerous. Over time, this leads to a cat that hides under the bed or hisses when you walk by. You aren't fixing the behavior. You are just making your cat live in constant fear. If you want to stop a bad habit, you have to use redirection instead. If they scratch the couch, give them a better scratching post right next to it. If they jump on the counter, give them a tall cat tree to climb instead. Reward them with treats when they use the right things. This teaches them what to do without making them afraid of you. Stop being the police and start being the teacher. You might love the smell of your favorite perfume or a fresh scented candle, but your cat likely hates it. A cat's nose is much more powerful than a human's nose. In fact, their sense of smell is about 14 times stronger than ours. When you use strong air fresheners, scented laundry soap, or heavy cleaners, it is like living inside a giant cloud of perfume. It is overwhelming and can even make them feel sick. Even worse, cats use scent to feel safe. They rub their faces on things to mark them with their own smell. This tells them, this place is home. When you clean everything with strong chemicals or spray room fresheners, you are wiping away their security map. This can make your cat feel like a stranger in their own house. It can even lead to them peeing outside the litter box because they are trying to make the house smell like them again. To fix this, try to use unscented products whenever you can. Choose unscented cat litter and avoid spraying strong perfumes right next to your pet. If you want to keep your house smelling fresh, focus on cleaning with natural, scent-free soaps. When you let your cat's natural scent stay in the home, they will feel much more relaxed. A happy cat is a cat that can actually breathe easily in its own space. Many owners leave a big bowl of food out all day long. This is called free feeding, and it's actually making your cat bored and unhealthy. In nature, cats are hunters. Their brains are wired to work for their food. They are supposed to hunt, catch, eat, and then groom themselves before a long nap. When food is just sitting there all the time, that natural cycle is broken. Without the hunt, your cat becomes lazy and unmotivated. This often leads to weight gain, which is very dangerous for a cat's joints and heart, but it also affects their mental health. A cat with nothing to do can become depressed or start acting out because they have too much stored energy. You think you are being generous by giving them endless food, but you are actually taking away their favorite job. The fix is easy. Switch to scheduled meal times. Feed them small portions a few times a day. Even better, use a puzzle feeder. These are toys that hide the food and make the cat move it around to get a piece out. This mimics the hunt and keeps their brain sharp. When your cat has to work for their meal, they feel more satisfied and much happier. Most people think a cat only talks when they meow or hiss. That is a huge mistake. By the time your cat makes a sound, they have been trying to talk to you with their body for a long time. You might be petting your cat and suddenly they bite you. To you, it felt random. To your cat, they already told you to stop 5 times. You just weren't listening. If you ignore your cat's silent signals, they stop trusting you to protect them. They start to feel like they have to use their teeth or claws to get their point across. You need to watch their ears and their tail. If the tail starts to twitch or thump on the floor, that is a warning. If their ears turn to the side like airplane wings, they are annoyed. If you see their skin rippling on their back, they are overstimulated and need space. The fix is to become a body language expert. Start paying attention to these small movements. The moment you see a twitching tail or flat ears, stop what you are doing and give them space. When your cat realizes that you understand their silent language, they will trust you more than ever. They will feel safe because they know you hear them without them having to shout. If you realize today that you have been making some of these mistakes, do not feel bad. Most cat owners do these things because they love their pets. The important thing is that you are willing to change. Cats are very forgiving. Once you start respecting their space and their language, your relationship will transform almost overnight. Stop treating your cat like a dog and start treating them like the hunter they are. Pick just one habit from this list and stop doing it today. Watch how your cat reacts. You will see them become more relaxed, more affectionate, and more confident around you. You aren't just a pet owner anymore. You are a partner your cat can finally trust. Which of these 7 mistakes surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about how to make your cat truly happy, make sure to hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video!